Peace, family. Peace, family. This is a quick one right here, man. It's important and it's monumental that each individual that come on here learn how to protect their mind continuously every single day. You know, I know that I get a lot of bad news sometimes that come within my life, whether it's through family or whether it's through peers, things that are uncontrollable to my powers. Yeah, I mean, that's outside the realm of my reality sometimes, as far as things that I can't control. But I know that it's monumentally important that I protect my mind at all times. All of this knowledge, all this cultivation, all of this time that I pour in to making sure that my mind has the correct pattern of thinking. I have to make sure that I protect my mind. And it's monumentally important that you learn how to protect your mind as well. You have to protect your mind from negativity. You have to protect your mind from stress and the degradation of those things that can cause you to not be able to function in your highest ability, in your highest caliber of consciousness, in your highest caliber of manifestation and the power that you have. Because when you allow your mind to be compromised, it compromises every other part of your system. It compromises everything that you have. Like, I have to go in here right now and go speak to 12th graders, but I got something else on my mind that family members then told me about, and now I have to learn how to manage that, put that at ease, put that at way, so I can give 100% when I'm in here and I'm speaking to these young guys and I'm telling them about the future and I'm giving them the keys to shift their paradigm and I'm giving them the game that's lacing them up so they can be better players in this world. You understand me? But if my mind is not 100% into it, then I'm not going to be able to do any of these things. You do yourself a disservice when you focus on negativity, because you continue to vibrate and bring that into existence. So you have to think about how can you manage your mind. So learning how to manage your mind is one of the most important skills of a human being existence. You understand me? And also you have to learn how to deal with things when you have time for them. Deal with things when you have power for them. Right? If something negative happens, a lot of times we feel guilty because we're powerless. So what we do is we ponder upon negativity because it makes us feel as if we're doing something, instead of we need to let go of the things that we can't change until we get the power to actually make change. So if you don't learn how to protect your mind, then you will be degrading your mind. Right? And then you won't have the ability to work everything else in its correct manner and its correct function, because mind is man, right? Goes for women too. Mind is man. You are your mind. Everything operates from you. So the moment that you become stressed, blood rushes down from here, fight or flight goes down to the stomach, you losing IQ points. The moment you become fearful, blood is rushing away. You lose IQ points. So the fact that you're stressing over things lessens your actual intelligence and your ability to actually be able to deal with the problem. You got to protect your mind. If you don't learn how to protect your mind, you will always be vulnerable to attack. You'll always be vulnerable to dis-ease. You'll always be vulnerable to weakness. You'll always be vulnerable to having less control and less power in your reality. You got to learn how to protect your mind so you stay in flow and you stay at function and you stay in your higher consciousness. Stop letting the little shit, stop letting the pettiness get to you. Stop letting the family problems, stop letting the drama, stop letting the social media, stop letting all of these different things come in between you and your higher self. You need your mind. You need it. It's not being selfish. You understand me? It's protecting self-interest of being able to operate within that enlightenment. So you got to learn how to protect your mind, people. Don't let nothing stop you from being able to smile. You understand me? Like, if you can't just stop and smile and breathe and be in your flow, and able to hear your thoughts. If you can't hear your thoughts, you need to change your environment. Your environment can degrade your mind. The food you eat can degrade your mind. The stuff that you watch can degrade your mind. You know what I mean? The things that you listen to, those sound waves, right? All of these things can be degrading your mind, and you have to learn how to protect it. You have to protect it from ignorance. You have to protect it from the interruption of false influence. You have to protect it from lies. And then you got to learn how to feed your mind. You have to feed your mind with positivity, incantations of affirmations. You have to feed your mind and cultivating it in the correct environment so that it grows. But that moment that you allow those things to degrade your mind, you lose ability to have full control. You lose ability to operate within self. And that's also going to be stealing opportunities from you. Going to be stealing networking opportunities from you. Stealing jobs, stealing business and customers. stealing relationships from you. Why? Because you did it to yourself. And anything you allow to do to yourself, it's your fault. Learn how to protect your mind. This is just a quick live. I'm about to go into this school. I'm about to go tear it up. I'm about to go speak to these children about how not only they protect their mind, but how they build their mind to the highest caliber, how they build the future, how they shift the paradigm, how the old paradigms have been degrading them and got them in this slave way of thinking. And I'm about to go ahead and break those chains off their mind and teach them how to be masters by giving them applicable information and knowledge that they can use in order to change their life. Man, I'm out here in Mobile, Alabama. I ain't never been out here before. You feel me? And I'm speaking at a school. This is about to be amazing. I can't wait to. I can't wait. You understand me? So don't be a drifter. Focus, maintain your discipline, get necessary knowledge and information. Here's the thing. When you got to learn how to distract yourself when you're having a bad day. Like, your brain can't do two things at once. So if you're having a bad day, it means that you are reacting to things in the wrong capacity and you don't have control over yourself, right? So this what you do is you get you a hobby, or you read something, or you do something to distract your brain, right? Because when your brain is operating on that hobby or that engaged in that activity or productivity, it cannot think about the problem, right? And then when it's not thinking about the problem, you allow the subconscious function to work on the problem. So you're actually able to, bring two birds to life. You feel me? And give it wings. I ain't gonna say kill it, we gonna heal it. You feel me? We gonna bring it to life, right? So when you learn these different brain hacks on how to operate within yourself, then you start to learn balance. But the average individual thinks that they don't need to do this, yet they have all these issues. Like, our mind and our brains are the tool that we use every single day, all goddamn day. Yet we don't study our brain and our mind as if there's some abstract thing. Come on now, we got to study our internal existence. We got to study the components that make up who we are. We have to know ourselves. It's all self-knowledge, people. Tap in. I got to go. I'm about to go speak to these students. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Tap in for more production. How do I get out of here?